We are here today and we are playing ZZ, and if you notice, I do not have my VTuber up, and I'm rendering a video for YouTube right now. It's taking a little time to render. It's about 57 minutes and I don't want my VTuber to make it slower. So what I'm gonna do is I'll have my VTuber go up after this, after the video comes up. I assume I'm gonna play longer, but we will see. Alright. Remember, the game is a little glitchy at first till like the extra hard drive figures it out. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to go to bed now. Go to the waterfall soup for nah, we don't need to do that. Yeah, we don't. It's fine. I don't want to do those things right now. Maybe I used a mouse pad. Rest until morning. Yeah, okay. Okay, so a bunch of news articles that we can see right here. No, I just noticed Hollyverse hasn't come out with a game this year. I wonder if it's going to take a little while because they came out with Genshin in 2020, right? And then they had Honkai Impact the Third that was maybe before Genshin. And then they waited 3 years, came out with Star Rail, and then this came out like a year after Star Rail. They came out with a lot of games very fast. You wonder why game studios just can't do stuff like this. Because they're not China. The sweatshops. Interesting. Story is just nothing dramatic about it. Oh, Biggles breakdown is tonight. I forgot all about it. I just realized it's at 6 o'clock, but too late. I've already started the stream. I always forget about that. I need to set a reminder for that specifically. Wait, is he even doing it tonight? Yes.
We have dates. They're just like
okay, that's his big. Just want to make sure I show my support for him. So just letting you guys know, Biggles is a pretty cool guy. This is his channel, so
end up having important parts to that week's episode when they're
I wonder what he's at now. Look at him continuing to grow. Good for him. All right. His partner doesn't like me too much, but that's okay. I kind of feel that hate by talking about Rent a Girlfriend, though, so it's mostly my fault. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Music player. I like that they have a soundtrack here. I think they might have one in Star Rail on Astro Express, but I haven't done anything with it. Other than Falcone, I don't think the music is great in Star Rail. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's great either. I think this music might actually be better. It's nice to be at home. I've worked all week and it's been tiring. So I guess we talked to him. Okay, it's not voice, so I'm just kind of skimming it. Now, on other games that are not primarily voiced, I will read it out to you guys, but because this is primarily voiced, only the important parts are probably going to be voiced. That are worth actually reading. No, I don't. So that's where. See, I should clarify my position. I do not think this is a better game than Star Rail by any means, and I'm barely into it, so there's no way I can judge it. But Star Rail is one of the best games I've ever played. So, but the music, that doesn't mean the music's on par with the game. You know, like I said, Falcone is perfect music, but the LaFou could have used better music. The Bellbog was very basic music, and then man, I keep on blanking how I pronounce this word. Amorphous, something like that. Is sometimes I can say it right just on the top of my head, and other times I don't. But the music in that place has been better than normal so far, but still. This game so far, the music has been better overall. I like her face. It's very symmetrical, I guess. That guy actually looks like a real person. This is his haircut right there. And I kind of want to see her face. I like her outfit. She's the only one not in school clothes, though. I do like how they make the characters in this. Even the guys look pretty cool. Like, she looks normal-ish. She almost looks like the Trailblazer in a way. Same color scheme. There's a lot of they really like hazelnut eyes. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Honkai. Yes, she even has. I feel like Honkai, or not Honkai, the Holyverse total, and I haven't played a lot of Genshin, so I wouldn't know. But over these two games, there's a lot of like hazel eye characters I've noticed. Oh. Every time they mention coffee, I want to say something about Himiko. Wait, why can I not claim this? Is there a claim on the screen I can't see somewhere? Oh, it's probably this corner. I can't really see this corner. Yes, it's right there. I can see it on the OBS. I have like stuff right there right now, and that's why I couldn't find it. Well, hi, Topside. How are you? I don't have my VTuber up right now. That's on purpose. I'm rendering the video we made earlier today, and it's taking a long time because it was like an hour long. So I'm just kind of letting it go and not turning on my VTuber right now. That doesn't mean he won't be on later, but for right now, I want to make sure I don't kill my computer. All right, let's see. Yes, he couldn't stay around for all of them. He got visited by someone, but he got around to some of them, and I'll probably get his full opinion tomorrow. Well, he was there for most of the time, so he saw a lot of them. I'll get him to Honkai, believe me or not. So my friend is kind of insane with video games. The main reason, and it's not the gameplay or anything like he says that he doesn't like it, it's because the game doesn't have an ending that he can race to. He likes beating every single video game he beats, and then he counts them, alright? So he owns over 6,000 games, but then he's all like, this is my 45th game I beat this year, and getting to the credits is like his favorite thing. So I told him if he treats the Honkai Star Rail every ward like a game, then he can say he beat Bellabog, he beat this, he beat that, and he just hasn't like bought onto the idea yet. And I say yet because I am confident he'll love it. He's also mad that Star Rail doesn't have an easy mode that you can... He plays every game on easy mode, so he's angry that it doesn't have an easy mode that you can just turn on. You have to die in order to, like, put on casual mode. And he doesn't like that. Do I have to choose? Oh, okay. They're gonna use this corner that I can't see because of my stuff, so I have to look at my OBS. I'm gonna have to like move that corner for this game. Once I, not right now.
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Okay. Yeah, I never liked the whole dying mechanics, but it's kind of one of the few ways they implement in the easy mode. So, I'm not an easy mode player. You've seen me struggle even with the worst teams to be a boss. I like the challenge. It's actually something I eagerly do ever since Valkyrie Profile 2, and because I used to be competitive into video games in the 90s and stuff. The thing about it is he plays every game on easy mode and I don't, so that's like a disconnect for us as far as like the way we play video games. But he enjoys what he enjoys, and one of the main reasons, like I said, he wishes he could turn on easy mode at the start of the game and just play on easy mode. He doesn't enjoy dying. but he also wants the game to end. He wants a credit screen to appear on his thing and him to be able to move on to a new game. And Honkai Star Rail doesn't do that, unfortunately. There are credit scenes you can get to, but the game continues till they stop making more content for it. So he doesn't like that. He thinks that whole idea is terrible. He thinks no game should be like that. But if he treats the game like a series, he's literally played like 6 Star Oceans. So he could totally play Star Rail with the right frame of mind and just call every word like a game. And then he can count, he finishes 4 words, he could count it as 4 games. I'm trying to get him into that mindset. I think once he reaches Falcone, he would be hooked. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think so, Topside. I don't think we're almost done. If I was being generous what the story is right now after playing so many RPG games, where I think we are right now at Star Rail, and this is a big push. This isn't even like my final thoughts on it. I think we are at the halfway point, if not less than the halfway point, because this is the first time we've managed to scratch Nanook. I do not think we are almost done with the story. Not even close. There's 80-some members in the Genius Society, and we know about, like, 11. Plus, we haven't even had our final confrontation with Fantana from the Lafu yet. And she would come, obviously, way before Nanook. I think where we are at the story is maybe 25%, if not less. If you were asking me. And I think at most we're at 50%. So why do you think we're almost done with the story? There's so many stuff to still explore in it. Plus, with the Star Rail movie coming out, that's more publicity for the game. I don't think, if we're almost done with the story, I do not think they would be investing into a movie. That just gets more people to play. In fact, I'm looking this up right now. Star Rail story almost on. Okay, so I typed in, is the Honkai Star Rail story almost over? No, the story is not almost over. Rather, the story is continuing to expand on new major arcs. Like the one in European, which is planned to run for an extended period. So the next ward is going to run for a year and a half instead of just a year. No, they said it's not. So they have. So according to what I read, it's not even close to done, with major arcs still being implemented into Honkai Star Rail that has not seen the game yet. They're estimating at least 7 to 12 years just with what is planned. That seems a little ambitious, but I'm for it. So, you say that, but there have been other games that have proven the test of time, okay? Look at World of Warcraft, for example. Same type of game. It's not a gacha game, but same online type of game where patches are implemented and the story continues. World of Warcraft has been going around since like 2004. So that's 21 years of the game never ending. And then you have Final Fantasy XIV, which is going on since 2014, at least the remake of it. And that's 11 years without the game stopping. So if they don't hit brick roads, that would be ending for the game. Star Rail has a huge thing about not doing it. Also, the aesthetic that Holyverse has made in these games are almost timeless. You can look at it in 20 years and it would still probably look pretty okay. But there's things you can do too. You can up the graphics in games nowadays, even with patches, for like older areas and stuff. Look at how much money Holyverse put into voicing every single character in Star Rail for like even voice lines that they missed in the past and going back and voicing them because they're investing in the game that they believe that's going to be a long time. So no, I do not think Star Rail is anytime soon. I think it will be at least a decade, if not longer, for Star Rail. It wouldn't surprise me for Star Rail to go on for 20 plus years. But at the same time, being like my most pessimistic, I would say Star Rail ends in 10 years. And that's my most pessimistic. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I did not listen to what they said. HSR can last a decade. I don't doubt its ability to go for a decade. Okay, so HSR started in 2023. We are not almost done with the story, if you believe that. We're not even halfway. Alright. And like I said, I've been researching and looking into the lore of HSR so I could make a video on it. And of course learn the lore for myself. I learned the lore on every single video game I play. The lore of HSR is not even close to what we have now, and they're still introducing new ideas. Like, we're not even close to the lore that they have right now. I guess I'm done with this. If okay, is that all I can do? Yes. We'll go with Billy the Kid.
It's time to shine. I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, the story beats in HSR that we have right now, without adding anything else, is not over. Like, there's still Peliconi stuff to do. We haven't collided with Sparkle, like fully. We haven't done... Bellabog seems to be over to me as far as, like, importance. But the Lafu is still a big question mark. We still have that horn we haven't blown. And, like, there's a lot of stuff going with the Lafu that will carry over in the future. And then Anamorphous has a lot of big implications going into the future. And, like I said, there's a lot of entities that we haven't, like, fully experienced yet. So... the Trailblazer doesn't have to have all the paths. The Trailblazer has the most potential out of anyone and able to... I feel like the Trailblazer will learn every path. because that is what makes us special with the Star One. But I do not feel like they have to go that route. I don't think so. I think it's going to be more than 6. I think they will unlock new paths. The thing about the Trailblazer is we have to... It's going to be glitchy till the hard drive figures out what it's doing. So give it a second. It will clear up like it always does. And I have to remember how to play anyway, so the little freezy moments will help me discover. Okay, it's getting better. I forgot, we're not actually walking around. I was going to walk around, but this is like a fight arena area.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
It's no good surrendering. Get away
Leave it to Billy. I've got plenty of bullets.
Okay. Move it. This won't hurt. Preparing takedown. I'm here.
Billy time. What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Neat and tidy.
I have to make sure I don't end on Billy. He has the lowest life. These guys are actually, they're taking a punch pretty well. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. No wonder.
Copy that. Fine. Billy, go do some repairs.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
It's no good surrendering.
Easy target. Perfect.
I have to be careful in the coal. Also, so I feel like the Trailblazer would definitely see if my computer can figure out. Part of this might be my video I'm rendering too, because it's taking a little bit longer than normal. It will fix itself either after the video or while. Oh yeah, let's look it up. But part of the reason I think the Trailblazer will have more in the future is because the game doesn't have to put limits on the Trailblazer. It's gotta make us believe the Trailblazer is the most powerful character in the game, eventually. Also, Topside, I don't know if you know this, but the paths that we know in the game of HSR is not the only paths that can be. New eons are born all the time with different paths or branching paths. So, like, the paths that we have now, Destruction or Addition and, you know, Harmony and all those other paths, they are not the only paths that, in the game. They're just the only paths that we know or that is verified by the NPCs. There are more that have not been discovered. By the NPCs. I mean, the ghosts of the past know about the past, but yeah. The memory, the remembrance, the harmony, erudition, destruction, and the hunt, whatever. They're not the only paths. They could make a new path at any time, like appear in the game. So we can promote now. This is just like the ascending. I think that would be fine with me. That would be absolutely fine to me. You have to remember, new players play Final Fantasy XIV all the time, and it's a 10-year story with new classes popping up every expansion. The There are, in fact, in Final Fantasy, if I were to be delicate, you could say every new class that comes out in Final Fantasy, because your one character can be every single class. All the new classes in Final Fantasy you can compare to paths, and if you think 6 paths are daunting, try Final Fantasy 14, where you can literally be 18 different classes on one character. So I maybe if you haven't played a lot of online games in the past, that might be daunting to someone. But I think the path system in HSR is very simple compared to other games I've played. Alright, so we can do like training here if we really wanted to. Which I'm sure we'll do training to get more pulls later on. But I found out in HSR the hard way that I left a bunch of prizes for because I didn't know to click on them. I found them eventually, and that's how I got Kafka. But I had a lot of Stellajates that I didn't know that I had. I just didn't claim them. What is this? Okay, so I can do daily tasks here. We are maxed on battery charge. Is battery charge just like trailblazing power? I think that's what this is. Okay. That would make sense. So topside. Yes, but imagine players going through over 15 possible playable forms. I call that a good time. And I think most players would call that a good time. You can choose whatever playstyle you feel comfortable with. A lot of games are getting more complicated in that aspect, that more customization for your characters. I just want to leave this place. Why is it trying to make me do the teleport thing? Yeah, you're just making the game sound better to me, Topside. If a new player was introduced to all 15 forms slowly like HSR has done, then I don't see a problem with it. You don't get all those new forms right off the bat. Hey, that's actually a pun. Get it? Right off the bat? In fact, your main character is Destruction for most of the early game. It wasn't till Belbog, at the end of Belbog, you got the preservation path, which almost no one uses. And then it wasn't until Pelcony, so avoiding the Lafu, wasn't until Pelcony that you actually got the Harmony path, and then you got the Remembrance and Amorphous. So, yeah. But now I know why you thought the game was only going to go 5 or 6 planets. It's because you're trying to base off how long the game is from the paths you can see on the Trailblazer, which is 6. But I'm going to tell you now, if they want to, they will add more paths to the Trailblazer. They're not going to shut down the game anytime soon. And they're not going to stop at Ward 6. I almost guarantee that. Easy. They just ball. That's like asking how can you have. That's like how you can have 18 different classes in Final Fantasy, or 22 different classes in World of Warcraft, or you can literally Like, you think 15 is the max that someone can think about paths? This is China. They'll just steal from other games. Oh, Elation. Is that Sparkles? Is that Sparkles? Is she an emanator of? I should look into the Elation. I didn't realize that was actually a path till you said something. And Sparkle in her trailer, she goes, "I am, you know, I am that." So. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a return to Sparkle if that's going to be the next path. Yeah, like I said, I think that you're concerned with them trying to figure out a player style for 15 different paths. I'm going to tell you, I'm not concerned with them finding a play style for 400 different paths. That's how I see it. I feel like that would be easy, even if you don't reuse anything that you've used in the past. Now, the more paths that you announce or release, right, that wasn't part of the original game, there will become a balancing issue, and Genshin has done the worst at balancing, right? Everyone it talks about power creep all the time. That will eventually happen the more paths that you do, but that's not going to stop them. If Firefly becomes obsolete, or Himiko, or any of these other characters that they've kept relatively balanced that you can actually use in game, if they did a terrible job at balancing and suddenly those characters are almost unplayable, they would still continue. Now, I don't think Firefly, as long as she remains popular, I don't think she's ever going to be obsolete, but we'll see. So how do we know that Elation is the next path? I'm excited if it is. Don't get me wrong. I think that would be great. But maybe there was a news thing that I didn't see or anything. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink from my fridge real quick. I guess I'm confused by you mean by that because we had the hunt at a nauseism during the Luofu. Of course, it was abundance and the hunt. But we also have erudition going on right now. Because we literally went on top of the Eon. Like, when we get teleported by Zachary, we are literally on Noose Day Edition. Like, that purgatory place, that's Noose's realm. And then, so I feel like we're getting the erudition right now, and we've already seen the hunt, like, a lot of the hunt. Like, the Luofu followed the hunt. Oh, I know what this is. This is the same thing as, like, completing stuff. And so, erudition and the hunt, maybe they'll have more stuff on them. Like, I'm sure they'll go back to other planets that serve the same, like, things, and then we'll find out more about those particular things. Because there's a lot of eons that are presumed to be dead that we actually just don't know if they're dead or not. And, like, they might even find the eon that's actually the Trailblaze. And, you know, they named him. I just forget his name right now. But we're not sure about anything. They're presumed to be dead, some of these eons, and I'm not quite sure that they are actually dead. Plus, there's always the fact that one of the emanators could become an eon, like, before our eyes. And it might be someone we know. And I think that might be part of the endgame of Star Rail Honkai, or at least a midpoint. It's someone we know will become an eon, and they'll either help us or we have to destroy them. And there's lots of choices. Screwlim, Herta, anyone you can think is an emanator. And I think it's going to happen sometime in Honkai Star Rail. It might even be March for all we know. I feel like it's going to happen sometime. I just don't know when. And they may use it as like a grand betrayal of somebody too. So I feel like they're building up to that. You can check your training rewards here. Okay, there's a training reward right here. Claim all. They're teaching me a lot of things that I will not remember. So I feel like Star Rail was better teaching on these games, but I will figure them out as I go, because I will get desperate at some point and like hit my head on a door or something trying to like get past the story. So
Sorry it took so long. My carrot will navigate to the other exit farther away. Oh, right! I saw on my phone that the demolition was delayed. But then the stupid train got away, so Nicole and the others are still in danger. Oh, what should we do now? We need to figure out a plan of action quickly.
Nekomata, I know you're anxious, but before we try to rescue the others, we have to talk.
What's going on? Why the sudden change in tone? The hair on my ears is standing up.
Nekomata, this is important, so we want you to be honest. What kind of trouble did you and the Cunning Hares get yourselves into exactly?
wait, I have a question then, my friend. I have a big question. Is Sampo, is his path elation? I had no idea, but that makes sense why he turned up in Pelcony, right? Even when he wasn't Sparkle, right? Sampo actually was in a quest line, like the real Sample in Pelcony. Like, he actually made it. Not in the main story, but in another quest. I think it was a Trailblaze Continuous or something. It was one other quest, and I was all like, oh, this is actually the real Sample this time. But it makes sense that his path would be elation, and I had no idea. That's horrifying. You have one of the best characters in all Star Rail. as far as villainly go in Sparkle being Elation. And then you have one of the worst characters in all of Star Wars, in my opinion, Sampo being Elation. Alright.
Didn't the news say the train was transporting explosives? Why would it be carrying a bunch of fake PubSec officers?
I did not know that. Every single character that has not been able to be rated by the gun, for anyone who is curious, the gun has been mentioned since the very first 5 minutes of the game. Silverwolf was the one that tells us about it at the very beginning in the intro of the game, how she wants to play with the gun or whatever that rates people between 0 and 100. Now, for people that don't know, this gun cannot rate super powerful characters or characters that are shown to have hidden powers that even they don't know about, and the devs have done this on purpose. March, for example, cannot be rated. Phynon could not be rated. There are several. It makes me weirded out that the Trailblazer can be rated, though, because we definitely have hidden powers. The Stellon by itself should be unqualifiable to the gun. So that actually bothers me, but maybe we'll find out why later. So the Trailblazer can be rated. It's 84 out of 100. But powerful characters that are off the charts cannot, as Topside would put it. So Sampo not being rated by a gun, that I agree 100% with you, Topside, that Sampo has a hidden power if that's the case.
And you reacted so quickly to the enemy. Not like something you would expect from someone in shock.
I feel like Kafka would be rated, though. Is Kafka rated by the gun? I guess I could find out myself now that I have Kafka.
Be honest now, Nekomata. Are you trying to pull a fast one on us?
But I feel like she would be rated by the gun. Kafka is more smart than powerful. As she puts in her trailer, her threads are very weak. But again, she tricks people and manipulates people, and that's how she wins fights. It's not actually overpowering. Now, she can take care of an army of IPC people, but they've proven not to be that good in the first place. So she can do regular combat, but against powerful opponents, I think if she can't outsmart them, she loses. So... Sample, yeah.
If you want faith and support, you'd better answer my sister truthfully and tell us what you're thinking.
I would be interested in knowing if Kafka could be rated or not. I think if you don't know the answer to that, I am going to try that on my next stream.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. I really didn't know there were people on that train. It's just that I've seen guys dressed like that somewhere else. You're totally right. The Cunning Hares and I are in big trouble this time. But we just wanted to save people.
Also, I think it's lore breaking in Firefly can be rated, because even in her base form without the SAM suit, she is shown to destroy armies in her own trailer. So if Firefly can be rated by the gun, I think the gun is broken. I think Firefly should not be rated. I think Blade can be rated. I think Silverwolf should be rated, because what she does is she messes with the fabric of reality through her technical wizardry. I can get more into this later, but she herself is not powerful. It's her brain. But just like Silverwolf, it would be Kafka and her brain. It wouldn't be because so powerful. Firefly is a different story. I think Firefly breaks the gun if the lore is consistent in Honkai. She has been shown to fight against Acheron on even ground, where Acheron actually had to focus. Now, Acheron didn't go all out, but neither did Firefly during the fight in Pelaconi. Firefly did not transform her suit into the ultimate form, so she was not going full tilt. And Acheron was not, doing reality busting slices. So neither of them was going full tilt, but they were at the point of each other where they could not concentrate on the Trailblazer at all, even though Akron herself was trying to protect the Trailblazer. And of course, Firefly wasn't going to hurt the Trailblazer, but she was going to grab them and take them away. So, and of course, we've had a relationship with Firefly even before we knew it. So Firefly was not going to endanger the Trailblazer, but we didn't know that at the time. But Akron successfully defended us, but at the same time, she could not keep eye on us for Black Swan to teleport us. So at the same time, they were evenly matched, even though they were not fighting with their best. So you can Firefly is very scalable to an Emanator, in my opinion. Blade is not, though. Blade has immortality, and that's all he has going for him. People who else should be rated? I don't think the General of the Lafu should be able to be rated. Huda shouldn't be rated. I would feel Screwlim should be rated, but he shouldn't. At the same time, he is an Emanator. We just haven't seen any feats from him at all. Other than him, beating Civil Warfare at our own game, but that was like brain on brain.
To save people? Are you saying that others are involved besides the Cunning Hairs?
Yeah, I would assume that Jiggling gets a rating. Okay, so far the gun is very accurate to what I was saying. Kafka should get a rating because she beats people using her brain. She's more cunning and manipulative than she is powerful. So Kafka getting a rating of 90, I feel is super valid. That's great. Can you check on Firefly, see if she gets rating? Because if she doesn't get invalid rating, I feel like the lore is flawed with the gun. But Firefly kept Akron at bay, so she is definitely on a scale that would be close to an Emanator, if not more powerful than an Emanator. Like, I think Firefly could take on Emanators if she was going full tilt. I want to know Firefly if she has rating. I also want to know. There was another person. What was the other person? I feel like Don Han wouldn't get a rating because of his elder persona. There was one other person that I'm blanking on, but I don't remember. I'll think of them eventually.
You'll understand when you finish watching it.
I'm gonna use that gun in my rating video too, so that's why I kind of want to know. But if you don't want to look up anything, you don't have to, because I can look it up later. Man, who was the other person other than Firefly? I really wanted to know. I feel like Black Swan would get invalid rating. I feel like Agla and Tibby and Cypher and all the demigods of Anamorphous should get a rating as well. And I do have a theory that I'll talk about in my video, but I don't believe that demigods of Amorphous are actually powerful beings at all. I actually believe their power comes from the rules in Anamorphous, and they are actually they can still have their powers outside of the planet, but without the rules that govern Amorphous, I don't believe them to be powerful entities. Not like Finon. Finon exists whether Amorphous exists or not. Finon is a Lord Ravager, which is completely different than any of the other demigods. So I'm not talking about him specifically, I'm talking about the other demigods. I don't think they are powerful beings. I think they seem powerful within Anamorphous.
Hey, We might not have come across any strong ethereals yet, but the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere, so stay on your toes.
I do like the music in this game. Like I said, it is better than Honkai Star Rail, for the most part. There was some bangers in Honkai Star Rail, like Peliconi and stuff. I think the music perfectly fits that word, and plus all the songs that Firefly has with her and that Robin has with her, I think they are very spectacular. Oh, you know who I wanted to see if they got a rating was Welt. Welt made Acheron flinch, like, from his power level. And I would be so curious. I would think it would be so special if Welt was invalid, because Acheron was very scared of Welt. Like, she considered him equal on Peliconi.
Especially Billy. You totally got carried away in that last battle.
And that's why I got from no conversations. She saw him as equal. Firefly gets 23, Silver Wolf gets 110, 100 in Killer Book, and Blade gets 42. Welt gets 5. So the gun is broken, obviously. The gun is very broken. We know Welt is not a 5. And Firefly, without the SAM suit, destroyed a whole army that was invading, and they needed to call a giant mech in order to take her out. And that was without the SAM suit. So Firefly is not a 23. I can definitely tell you, and I'm gonna scale her much higher. I'm gonna scale her to an Emanator level threat in my scaling video. And then Silver Wolf can hack a gun to make it say 110. Of course, it's broken. Yeah, okay, I agree with you. Silver Wolf definitely. I didn't catch that till you said that, but Silver Wolf definitely hacked that gun in the first place in order to make it. But I'm disappointed with the gun a little bit now, because I was gonna use it for like one of my main points on I'll still talk about it, but I was going to use it as one of my main points on the thing. But now we can't believe any number that the gun has. Now the gun has indicated more powerful characters. It indicated March, it's indicated Sampo, if that comes to fruition now. It's indicated Finon, of course, but we knew he was a Lord Ravager like right when his banner came out, so you don't need the gun to tell us that. But the Trailblazer being 84, it would be something I would consider a Silver Wolf hack. I would also consider Silver Wolf being 110 is a Silver Wolf hack. So you have to wonder how many like things she actually hacked in the gun. I'm digging this music right here though.
How many times have I told you not to make a ruckus? We need to get to the Red Fang Gang's base and finish this commission.
I'm not a K-pop guy by any means, but this sounds like a little bit of K-pop. But this music is, I like it. It's still mainly accurate, except minor inconsistency. Well, like I said, there might be minor inconsistency, and it might actually be on purpose with the Stellon Hunters. So Blade being, what, a 42? I said Blade is not an Emanator threat, and he is a lot more menacing than he is powerful, or even skilled. But Blade, I would never consider to be under 92. So I would consider Blade at a 92 if I was giving a ranking out of 100, with also the invalid thing being true. So I do not think that highly of Blade, but I do not think that low of Blade. I think that is a hack right there. There's no way Blade gets 42. I also think there's no way Firefly in her base form without the SAM suit gets less than invalid reading. So, like, I know I'm glazing Firefly, but it's actually very accurate and true to the lore what I'm saying about Firefly. She does not get an invalid reading, even like less than an invalid reading in her base form without the SAM suit. With the SAM suit, she is fighting things like Acheron. Like, I don't know about Elio yet, because we haven't seen Elio in game, and he's more infamous than anything at this moment. but we don't know anything about Elio's power level, like what kind of person is he, like what he can do other than write scripts and see possible futures. So right now, from the Stellon Hunters that we are introduced to, including the Trailblazer at this moment, I would say that Firefly is the strongest Stellon Hunter. And if you were going to have to fight an Emanator, you send Firefly to go do it. You don't send Kafka, you don't send Blade, you don't send Silverwolf, you send literally Firefly to go fight that Emanator. Jingo gets a 0 for some reason, which I don't understand. Jingo, I feel like that's on purpose, and I feel like it's because Blade doesn't like her, and maybe Silverwolf did that on purpose. Or maybe her power is not quantifiable, but if we take in Silverwolf's hack on purpose and say that she messed with majority of the numbers, or numbers that had to do with the Stellon Hunters in total, right? Jingu Yu has a history with Blade. Like they were really close friends. And the General of the Law Food, there was like 4 or 5 of them. Don Han was one of them, or I should say Don Bon. But like they had a very close relationship, and because she doesn't hate Blade, she gave him a 42. But she by no means hates Blade, right? So she literally, I would call that something of Silverwolf being protective over Blade, giving her a 0. I would say that anyone linked to the Stellon Hunters in a way has been manipulated. And I feel like that theory is plausible. And I might even do a YouTube video on why I think it's plausible. Because everything... So most of the characters that the gun has rated that we've talked about right now, I agree with 90% of them. It's just the Stellon Hunters and anyone tied to the Stellon Hunters that I have a disagreement with the gun about. And I feel like that's Silverwolf's doing.
Even if the dead-end butcher did come along, it might not even notice her at all.
I do believe Kafka falls in the 90 range, though. I do think the 90 is actually solid for her. That might be the only one she didn't manipulate because of Kafka being like right next to her when she was playing with these toys. And maybe she just has too much respect for Kafka. I mean, we've seen her ignore Kafka, but I think they have a really good relationship. Kafka works a lot with all the Stellon Hunters, except for Firefly seems to work alone. I don't think Firefly has a partner, or per se partners, and we might have been her partner for all we know, but the Sam suit is sentient, so Sam might just be her partner by itself. But they seem to work out in partners, except for Firefly, in the most sane, and Kafka seems to be the lead or lieutenant of all these people. When she's with Blade, she's the boss. When she's with Silverwolf, she's the boss. So
Plus, I gotta say, we cat people have 9 lives. That counts for something.
Locha, I didn't know Locha was from HI the Third. Okay, that's good to know. Locha is the guy carrying the coffin, right? And we know that he might get it because of what he's carrying in the coffin, right? It's a body part of the abundance eon, right? So
It's not just broken off here. A gaping hole has been clawed out.
She's right.
man, you've brought so many theories to me, Topside. I'm so glad you watch my streams. It makes it really nice to like actually think about these theories. I'm having so much fun theory crafting in Star Rail right now. It's just so much fun. I'm gonna have to make some more videos on it, but I have to get back to some anime videos too. You're very welcome, man.
Yeah, I can find another route, but the path we're on is the most direct.
I know you're anxious.
I'm still digging this music. Like, I might just put this on a soundtrack or something.
Safety first, as they say. What's wrong? You sound like someone stepped on your tail.
Over there! I saw a little kid run past just now!
Huh? What are you talking about? You know we're in the dead-end hollow, right?
There have been cases of small children entering the hollows by mistake, but the direction you're pointing, Nekomata, is the original route we were planning on taking.
Hey! You think I'm just saying it to make you take that path? I really did see a kid! A little girl in a blue top with brown hair and a ponytail!
That's a pretty detailed description. Maybe she really did see her.
Even if we believe you saw the child, are you suggesting we go save her first? I should remind you, this is not what we were commissioned to do.
What's that supposed to mean? It's not part of the commission, so you'll just ignore a child lost in the hall? I knew you were boring. But cold-blooded too, if you're worried about not getting paid. Don't be. I'm not like you. I'll pay you extra for looking for the girl.
I didn't expect you to not be a bad person.
Oh, huh?
That was a diss.
When she pointed out the child, I really thought her next line was gonna be, "Forget the kid! I want my family heirloom!" But this kid is a kind employer.
You know, I'm really sick of looking for heirlooms. We did this on the Lofu once, and I spent like 20 minutes trying to find that stupid heirloom, and it turned out to be a super easy place.
If you really are determined to save the girl, Nekomata, then I'll go with you. You don't need to use the commission fee as a bargaining chip.
I'm getting really excited about ZZ's story. Tops, I don't know if I told you, but I go to like 20 anime cons a year. And I found some people at the last con, like Anime Expo, dressed up as ZZ characters. And of course, I didn't know who the ZZ characters were at the time. But now that I see them, I saw several people dressed up as them, even more than Star Rail characters. And I'm weirded out by that. This seems to be a very popular game.
You should at least ask me when it comes.
So that must mean the story gets very dark, because someone told me that the story gets very dark going forward. Instead of this happy-go-lucky story we've been doing.
Can't just leave a kid in a place
So
like
I'm
this.
kind of excited.
Her aptitude for ether is underdeveloped, and she can't save herself.
And I did play,
Every minute spent in the hollow is dangerous. Not to mention the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere.
I did play something called ZZ2, which was, ahead, and I wonder if it's just going to be another patch for this game or if it's going to be a separate game. But I played 4 levels in it, and it looked really different than what we've seen so far. Yeah, it takes a turn. I'm excited to see that turn. I'm here for the story.
Let's get going.
But it's just weirded out. Like, these games have such a good story. Like, they actually know how to do gacha games versus other gacha games that, you know, just come out for like 5 months and, you know, you get the characters you want and then you're done. This actually has like sustaining power. Like, the writing is so good.
Time and space change fast in the hollows. If we don't hurry, we'll never find her.
What are you waiting for, Nekomata? Let's go.
If I had to critique these games, though, I do have to be honest. Critiquing these games, I'm going to tell you right now, is that some of the conversations seem too long. We saw that with Anaxia in Star Rail, but again, thinking about Star Rail, I enjoyed every cutscene because we got like new information and stuff, but they have more cutscenes than gameplay now. And I feel like that is, I think they need to add just a tiny bit more gameplay in both games. There was a guy who did a video who played Star Rail for the first time, and he was on a mission, so he knows none of the story. But he was all like, how fast can I get to 3.4 or 3.5 without knowing the story? Like, so he skipped every single video of Star Rail, and each planet had about 4 hours of gameplay total, with some being shorter. and the rest was cutscenes. So he was able to make it to Amorphous in like less than 20 hours, and I was all like, huh. That really gives a new perspective.
Coming! They really seem to be sincere. Oh man, why am I thinking about this?
Okay, that was a cool entrance. I am gonna level up these 3 characters because even if they're not that good of characters, I like the style.
Luckily, I didn't see any signs of them on the way over. Still, hopefully we can find her, and fast.
Like I said, I don't play for any of these in-games, except for maybe Starwell. I might get into the in-game a little bit. But, I don't have enough time in my life to get into every gacha in-game in the Holyverse.
Which one?
Like, even the story takes a long time. And I do want to, you know, eventually get to Zelda and some of the other games. I still got to finish Persona 3, 4, 5, and what was the other game I started? Oh, yeah, Zelda. No, not. It's the Danganronpa Wannabe. I still haven't finished that game. But yeah, it's gonna be Holyverse for a little bit at least. Did he die or did I die? I take it I won. Yeah, but the cutscenes, there's a lot of time in the cutscenes. He skipped all the cutscenes. That's how he was able to burst through. I think he got to Anamorphous in like 11 hours or something. I would have to like relook at the video, but it was mind-blowing how much of the game is actually cutscenes.
Why is it always the cat that... I know sirens have better vision than normal people, but my visual components are pretty good too.
Hey, do you all think there are more and more claw marks around here? We've been coming across stronger ethereals too.
Now that you mention it...
We can't keep going like this. How can we save anyone when we're in danger ourselves? We need a plan.
Nekomata, are you sure you saw her? Why is it every time you see her, we find nothing?
The hollow changes so quickly. By the time we've gone over, things have already warped. It's not my fault. If we want to catch her, you guys just need to keep up.
Okay, so we did win the fight, or we wouldn't have this cutscene.
Advantages when it comes to running like you do. In our current situation, we should reserve our energy to escape if we encounter the dead-end butcher.
Oh.
What's that supposed to mean?
You talk about saving people, but when the time comes, you can only think of yourselves.
That's not true.
Really? Then you mean you aren't confident in your abilities?
I can't pretend I didn't hear that. If I get serious, even Billy using his fuel reserves can't beat me.
I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Ambi.
No problem then. We'll just run after the girl from now on.
I'm more than happy to.
Wait.
Nicole's growing on me. I actually thought she was the worst out of the 3 at first, but she is growing on me like a lot. I don't know. I like all 3 of them.
We're already deep within the dead-end hollow.
I pooped. We've been running for so long. You guys have pretty good stamina.
Weren't you the one who said the only way to catch up with the kid was to run? Now you're the first to complain.
Nonsense! I can still outrun you all!
Okay. Everyone just take a break. We'll keep looking in a minute. On second thought, this area is about to be demolished, so the residents should have been evacuated. How did a kid get in?
Maybe she got lost when her family was being evacuated.
Wait, does that mean she's lying?
Only a ghost would appear in such a place. Her sudden appearance was only to lead the rescuers into a deadly trap.
Interesting.
no such thing as ghosts. And don't do movie promos at a time like this.
Don't worry. If a ghost attacks, I'll protect everyone.
Really? Can you guys not say stuff like that? Right. I feel better now. Let's get going.
Huh? Wait a sec! It's a kid! Over there!
Oh, so she wasn't lying about the kid.
Wait for us!
She wasn't lying about the kid. How?
Wait, that can't be right.
Oh, she was.
Really? Is a kid in the dead end
She was lying, and it turned out to be true. Oh, wow. That is, Why is she lying to us?
We gotta keep moving! The girl's just up ahead!
Like, I don't like the cat girl, but I do like playing her because she's fast. And I like fast characters. Alright. But I don't think she's gonna be on my team. I'm gonna find other fast characters. Because I'm just like, I'm sick of cat girls. Even Cypher, it took me a while to like her, and I like her because of her personality, not that she's a cat girl. I'm so sick of cat girls. I have no idea why. Why I do. Guys like cat girls most of the time, and then girls, of course, like cat girls because they like cats. But yeah. I mean, bunny girls is kind of classic, but I feel like cat girls are more popular now. What do you mean, what happened? We found a girl. She ran. And we found out the cat girl is lying to us. She was surprised that we found a little girl inside the hollow. But of course we don't know that. The main characters think that she was telling the truth because we found the girl. But she definitely had a scene where she was surprised that there was a little girl, so she's lying to us.
It's okay. It must be scary being lost in a hollow all by yourself, right? Don't worry. I'm here now.
I wonder if the girl is the butcher.
What are you talking about, huh?
It would have been funny if that girl was the butcher.
Saved me?
Why doesn't she have shoes? I'm sick of characters in these games not having shoes.
Why are you wandering around that monster's territory? If I hadn't led you here, you'd have walked right into it.
Oh, she was leading us away.
If it weren't for you guys, I might have found the hollow's exit back to New Eridu by now. I think I can hear something.
Is that the butcher?
What's that? What's going on?
An ethereal?
The butcher.
That's the dead-end butcher? He's a lot bigger than I expected.
At least he's not the Bay Harbor butcher. We would never escape that.
It's catching up. We've got nowhere left to run. Huh? This bright light. Ah! It's the hollow exit. She fell outside.
Well, good for her. She's safe.
Pretty risky, but cool.
That's hilarious.
Good. The kid's okay.
I almost got a concussion. I didn't expect to get out of the hollow like this.
Nicole.
Seriously, why is every single commission such a struggle?
Nicole.
Nekomata, considering the circumstances, don't you think we deserve a bonus?
Nicole.
I hear you! I've barely been sitting on you for a minute. Stop complaining.
No, it's not that. Look in front of you.
Huh?
It's like a...
Isn't this Canvas Street? Then these people are... Wait.
Are these ghosts?
This is the blast zone. It was supposed to be cleared. Why are there so many people?
Oh no. Are they planning to destroy these people?
How many are there?
Over 100 at least. Me and Anby only did a rough count of whoever was willing to come out and speak to us. There could be even more.
I thought that Vision said they cleared everyone out days ago.
Oh,
They
this
said
is
they don't know what's going on. They haven't been able to contact anyone on the outside for a week. I'm guessing Vision has set up jamming device.
Yeah, so what is this? When exactly is Vision planning to evacuate everyone?
the not. That's the key.
Children, you must be coming from the city. Are you bringing any news?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, the little girl.
She's grandma. It says on her name.
Is my granddaughter. Thank you for rescuing her. She's always been naughty. She thinks she can sneak into the hollow safely just because she's got ether aptitude. Yesterday, because a public security officer wouldn't tell her the exact time, she came up with an idea to go to New Eridu and ask around. I took my eyes off of her for 1 second and she ran into...
Excuse me, an officer? Did you say an officer came by?
Yes, that's right. Yesterday, my granddaughter and a few neighbors got tired of waiting and headed to ask Vision what was going on. But an officer stopped them before they...
So they're planning to
They said nobody could get through because...
destroy these people?
handled nearby.
This is super dark.
Once we're ready, a train would be coming for us.
We need to stop Bellabog.
Old, sick, and disabled. Other than my granddaughter, none of us have any aptitude for ether, so we can't go anywhere. We were told to wait, so that's all we can do.
But it doesn't make sense. How can something as big as a mass evacuation of residents not be scheduled in advance? They just left everyone waiting for notice. And I haven't heard of public security being involved in the project before.
Miss, you mean to say...
That public security officer who stopped the residents is suspicious. There has to be more to it than this. I remember them saying Vision Corporation won the bid thanks to a much lower cost.
I get it. The Metro renovation project is one of the most talked about in New Eridu. It's technically and financially demanding, and they still have to relocate the residents. But if Vision just dealt with the residents along with the demolition, that'd save costs.
123
So,
likes.
what you're saying is... Vision has just abandoned us all here?
They didn't just
There's
abandon
always
you,
one
they set you up
well
to
enough enter
die.
tops, but I never thought they'd stoop so low for a seat at the table.
No, we can't let Vision get away with this! Nicole, what do you plan to do now?
I didn't expect this when I took on the commission. Fine, sure. We came into the dead-end hollow looking for something, and yeah, saving a kid along the way is a good thing, but... Oh, a small odd-job agency can't take on a massive corporation. So, what do you two think?
I'll do whatever you say, boss. But Andy...
I didn't expect to agree with Nekomata on this matter. I'm staying.
Oh,
Understand Nicole's thinking, but I can't follow this time. This is my chance. I won't make the same mistake again.
Is that so? Going against a corporation? Andy, you really pulled at my heartstrings!
aw, that's so
You're the prison
sweet.
corporation. They may be big enough to join the Tops Alliance. Just think of the money we could squeeze out of them if we threaten to expose them. Quickly, Billy, Andy, go tell each of these golden nuggets, victims, that the Cunning Hares are willing to represent them in their lawsuit for compensation. Don't just stand there. Get everyone to sign the authorization forms. Collect them one by one. And Nekomata, I know you're our client, but I have something for you to do too.
Me?
You want to save everyone, right? You know the area and you're the most agile. Here, take my bamboo. I want you to take it someplace and get help.
Oh, and that's why she came and got us. Okay. They're not actually in huge danger. They're choosing to stay. Okay. This little cacker has lied to us so many times now.
Okay, that's everything. Nicole told me they'd stay in the construction area collecting victim signatures and monitoring Vision's movements. My mission was to find Phaethon and get help. After leaving the others, I went back through the dead-end hollow and came straight to your store. Really, I'm not lying! Nicole and everyone else in the blast zone are in grave danger! Please, Phaethon, you have to help me save them!
We believe you, Nekomata. But as professional proxies, we have to warn you of the risks involved.
Right. In saving all the residents, we'll inevitably come to blows with the Vision Corporation.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. I made up my mind ever since I left. All I can think about now is getting everyone out of the blast zone.
Okay. If the client has made up her mind, there's nothing more to say.
Well then, let's work on a rescue plan. Take a look at this map. The Cunning Hares and the residents are trapped at the Canvas Street station, which is several kilometers away from the surveillance point where Perlman's located.
But to keep the trapped residents in check, he's transported a number of armed mercenaries pretending to be public security by train.
Speaking of which, the train that we delayed earlier is almost at its destination, so there'll be even more people to guard the residents.
We're not strong enough to face them head on, but perhaps we can take advantage of holes in the enemy's defense.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Look, those trapped residents have no ether aptitude, so the mercenaries don't expect anyone coming from behind. With everyone guarding the front, the surveillance point should be relatively unguarded.
That makes sense. We can go around behind them through the hollow and catch them off guard.
Yeah, good idea! And then?
Then, we quickly hijack the train at the surveillance point and go through the hollow to the Canvas Street station. As long as the residents get to the station platform in advance, we can have everyone out of the blast zone in minutes.
How clever! The train itself has some resistance to corruption, so as long as we get them out of the hollow quickly, they won't get affected!
Hey Fairy, can you drive the train out of the hollow and into New Eridu as quickly as possible?
Affirmative. I have already mapped out the shortest route.
No time to waste. Let's get started then.
Nekomata, take this bamboo. Go find Nicole and tell her the plan. Then...
Right! Then, it's crunch time.
Can I get that? Nope. Okay. I don't want to do the weekly. I just want to play the game. There is no character I care about in this game like I do Star Rail right now. So I am not after to get like the max characters. I will get anything that's free though, and not problematic. Level rewards, which is, oh, daily tasks. I will claim that. Cool. The D-backs always fail me these days. All right. Alright, I will be right back.
Ready for combat. Standing by. Standing by. Ready for combat. Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here. Nothing to fear.
The cunning.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
I shall refine the unclean!
Billy, go do some repairs.
Coming, boss!
Roger.
Leave it to Billy!
Copy that. Evade now.
Just leave it to me! Get away from me! Behave!
Electric charge.
In my sights! Quit moving!
This won't hurt. Preparing takedown.
Bye-bye, suckers! Ow! What's this?
Billy, go do some repair. Warning. Neutralize.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
It's no good surrendering! Behave!
Electric charge.
I want a bonus for this!
Don't worry, boss. I got this. It's showtime! Guns are a gun.
Ready for combat.
Need something? My services are expensive.
Master, have discovered an enemy target. Hollow Thug, bulky, intimidating enemy excels using its improvised weapon to launch ranged attacks. Stay on the move and make sure you don't get hit.
Move aside!
Billy!
Electric charge. I'm here. Billy, go do some repairs. Watch out.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Neat and tidy.
Watch out!
A little off. This won't hurt. Preparing takedown. Neutralize.
Showtime!
Standing by. Need something? My services are expensive.
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
I just noticed my thing was on mute for like a little while. And I've been talking too. Super sad. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. I wasn't saying anything like super important. Just how I was only leveling up the base characters and stuff like that. Let's see. Character button.
Ready for combat.
Nope, we've already done this. Okay. We just need to continue the main story now. This is like the whole Lava-Boo thing. Lucky Boo, Bamboo. The Lava-Boo thing is super weird in like real life. Okay, so let's go. Welcome back. Yep. I want to work on the story. Thank you. Alright, let's do it. Oh, hey, welcome back, Topside. Welcome back. Alright, I'm back. Probably missed a bunch because of talking to some. Oh, it's all good. I actually spent a lot of time doing like random battles in order to level up everyone to 20. Just to, in case we fight a boss or anything, because everyone was still 10. That's the only thing you missed. And me being on mute and not realizing it. So, you didn't miss that much. I'm just about to restart the story. The cat girl came back and she was square with us, so now we're...
I've got the last few signatures.
Thanks.
No, I should be thanking you. We were really at our wits' end before you kids arrived. But when is the young lady you sent for help coming back? She's been gone a long time.
You're right. I hope she didn't run into trouble.
Such concern for us. I'm so happy. Unless you were just talking about Nekomata.
That voice. It's the proxy.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
I see. So you planned to stop the demolition by blocking the train, but you didn't expect to...
I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect them to be blowing up people in this. This is like dark.
They'll do whatever it takes to stop the residents from getting out. But the proxy's plan to seize the train could work. It's true what they say about Phaeton's wisdom and courage. Ma'am, you've heard our plan. Now, we have something to ask of you. We need you to get all the residents together at the platform nearby.
Don't worry, I'll tell them. When the time comes, they'll be there.
Right. By the way, there was an old Red Fang Gang base in the Hollow somewhere around here. Have you heard of it?
What's with the abrupt change of topic? Why do you want to know all of a sudden?
Nekomata's commission fee. I mean, we still haven't found her family heirloom. I thought maybe the residents here might know something.
I know the place. Everyone around here knows the red.
I understand what's going on. It's just when they have a shocking thing that happens, like trapping civilians into the thing that they're gonna blow up, it comes out of nowhere. Because it's such nice composers. It comes out of nowhere. That's something that's cool about this game.
Back then, they took in lots of orphans, taught them to read and defend themselves. They often stood up for those in need. They said they'd protect this place forever. Unfortunately, a few years passed, and that Silver Boy changed. He looked down on the slums and led the gang to do some awful things. As things got worse, many in the gang couldn't stand to see what it had become. Many of them left the gang. Soon after, the Red Fang Gang moved out of here. We don't want anything to do with the Red Fang Gang anymore. Silver fell into the Hollow while being chased by public security. He only has himself to blame.
Interesting.
What did you say?
What's the matter, young lady? We want nothing to do with them. What's wrong with that?
No, not that. You said Silver fell into the Hollow being chased by the Pubsec? Wasn't he killed by the Cunning Hares?
What? What?
Little kitten. I mean, Miss Client, you can understand, right? We wanted to tell you, but each time you looked at us with those big, cute eyes, we just couldn't. We're sorry. We were there, but it was public security who did it.
So it wasn't you guys.
Don't worry, Nekomata. Even if public security hadn't intervened, he was no match for the Cunning Hares.
That's, interesting. Yeah, they have a tendency to do that, like the time Lyson had to immediately break character 2 quickly after something. Interesting.
Even though it was you who got it wrong to begin with, we're somewhat responsible as well. How about we give you a small discount on your family heirloom commission? Anyway, let's put this aside for now. First things first, we have to get that train and evacuate the residents out of here. Okay, let's go.
Who's the Silver Hill person? I guess I don't remember that person. Maybe it was the one from the beginning.
Seize the train and head on out.
Like when the helicopter came. It had to be that.
I think the pressure is getting to Ambi. She's lost her mind.
Not quite. I'm guessing she's humming background music to match the atmosphere. Must have learned it from another movie.
She's totally copying this soundtrack.
Everyone knows how important this next fight is. Proxy, we'll leave driving the train to you. How are preparations like?
These two hands are ready and waiting.
Well, you're as enthusiastic as ever. Don't get too overexcited, though. Just make sure the mission is a success.
Then, let's go. We'll catch them off guard.
Yeah, the fourth wall breaks. She's totally was copying the music that we were listening to. I also do like Ambi as a character. She looking at her, she was what I thought ZZ was all about. But Nicole and Billy kind of were better characters at the beginning. But now that Ambi is starting to like communicate more, I think she's far more interesting now. Again, so I like how they give all the characters time to like be interesting
The train's right there.
at like different moments.
The train can't leave the platform in this direction. I need to find a way to turn it around first.
Makes sense.
I really do like Nicole, Ambi, and
We won't need to worry about reinforcements.
I really do like these three. I think they're a cool team together, and the proxy. I am half the mind to like rock these characters the whole time just to see if I can.
Take them out before they call for help.
I have half a mind to do so. I don't know if I will do it.
You ready?
I mean, I'll eventually get a fourth character, so there will be a change.
The console's just ahead.
Okay, so I guess there's no treasure chest or anything here.
So there's another console behind that train.
We can use it to move the wheel. Let's hurry over there.
Why that train moved just now? We must have messed with the console again.
Since they didn't notice.
Roger.
Try this.
Copy that. Preparing takedown.
Leave it to Billy. I've got plenty of bullets. Hey! Try this.
I got your six.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
It's no good for measuring. My turn.
I was hoping I would get like some things for fighting them, but it doesn't look like it.
The wheel's stuck because of all that stuff.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I'm gonna manipulate anything I can in the game, including range. Not gonna lie, I've been camping on Billy stuff since, like, stream 2 of this game. And I'm gonna continue to do so when I feel like it.
Get away from me!
So, Topside, I should ask you, which game do you think has the more compelling story? I know you said this game is more friendly for beginners, but Star Rail or this game for, like, more compelling story? And, of course, Star Rail's going to have more story at this point. But maybe compare the starts of the stories to both games, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be a fight, so we can do this and oh, look at that, I got them all. That was so well planned by me, I'm just saying. Alright. If this is gonna be a boss guy, I'm just gonna take him out. Oh, this is not gonna be a boss. This guy's too weak to be a boss. I'm gonna save her Q. I shouldn't have used Billy's. I didn't realize that wasn't a boss. Oh, we got him. He was there.
Nekomata, take him with us. Anby and Billy have gone to the driver's compartment. Proxy, let the residents know to be waiting at the platform.
Interesting.
You plan to use the train to transport the residents? No way! Absolutely not! If they get out, they'll talk to the press, and Vision and I will be done for!
Dude, he was gonna become a mass murderer. They should be done for.
Just stop this thing at once!
Warning. The planned route has been disconnected. Railroad damage from small explosives detected. Plan failed.
What? Nicole, this isn't good. Something happened to the tracks.
No way!
Director Perlman, sir, don't worry. I've blown up the only railroad route leading to New Eridu. They can't get out.
No way!
You fool! You were supposed to blow it up after we've evacuated! Look what you've done! The residents can't get out, but now neither can we!
Nicole, this isn't good. Enemy reinforcements have surrounded us. What should we do?
Damn it. Take the pipsqueak. Let's pull back into the train first.
Come in, Director Perlman. Unknown intruders attacked near the train. We've suffered some losses. But rest assured, in terms of numbers and supplies, we maintain the advantage. The intruders retreated into the train. Please advise, should we begin an all-out assault?
He's crying.
Perlman, requesting orders.
He's crying.
Don't storm in! I'm inside! These bastards! I mean, the ladies and gentlemen from the Cunning Hands have me trapped in here! Stand down! Do you hear me? Stand down! If I'm harmed, the corporation will hold you all responsible!
This sounds like the IPC on steroids.
Dude has his uses after all.
They won't make any sudden moves. But unfortunately, we can't go anywhere either.
Right.
At least they can't blow up anything without their orders.
With the train, we can't get everyone out of the hollow now. Is it the end of the line? Hey, now isn't the time to be laughing.
No, I wasn't laughing at you. I happened to find it during the fighting. My family heirloom.
That's you with... Wait. That's Silver. From the Red Fang gang.
Because you had more experience with both games than me, I wanted your take. I agree with you. I think Starwell messed up in its beginning, though, and if I had to be completely honest, I think starting out with Kafka and Silverwolf was exactly what it needed for a thrilling start and, you know, the invasion. But once you make it to the deck of Herta's space station, like where Asta is and Himiko is, once you make it up there for the first time, and in between the Doomsday Beast and you know, trying to find the security officer and like doing all these weird side quests before you fight the Doomsday Beast, I think that the intro falls apart in Star Rail a little bit. I feel like it started off strong, and then till you get to the Doomsday Beast, once you get to this intro, it falls apart. And I think they did the intro better in this game. But I think the high in the intro is better in Star Rail.
That's right. I lied to you. I'm not the Red Fang Gang's enemy, but one of the orphans who used to live near Canvas Street that they adopted.
I would have had no idea. I thought you were the one that told me to play ZZ. Maybe it was Rip. I thought for sure you were the one that told me to play ZZ. I'm farther than you. Interesting. And the story gets dark and you know about it, so you probably watched YouTube videos on it then. Okay, interesting.
The Red Fang Gang used to have ideals.
It was Rip that got... No, but Rip came on and said he didn't expect me to play ZZ. So I thought it was you that recommended ZZ for like newer players. It was better. And I was all like, I should try it.
But as you've heard,
it might have been Rip, and I might just be misremembering. I just, yeah. But Rip seemed surprised when I was playing it the first time he saw me playing it. He's all like, I did not expect this out of you, uncle. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, I was told I should try it. But, oh, while I was playing ZZ, where did I get the idea to play ZZ then? Maybe I just did. Alright, interesting.
No matter how disappointed I was in the Red Fang Gang, Silver took me in. The Red Fang Gang was the closest I ever had to a family.
Well, I thought I was playing Star Rail when you said that. But, like I said, everything before my doctor procedure this month is kind of a blur. I was going through a really hard time. And so it's totally possible I misremembered some stuff. But I'm doing well now, thanks to God. So that's fantastic. But
after hearing you led Silver into the hollow and killed him, I came into the dead-end hollow looking for revenge.
oh, so she was trying to kill the Cunning Hares. That's why she was lying to them.
But you're not exactly what I expected.
That makes sense.
Not only did you save the kid, you even stayed without a single complaint after hearing a Vision's plan. And now that I know Silver's death wasn't your fault, I have no reason to want revenge. The Red Fang Gang betrayed their promise and abandoned the people they were supposed to protect. As a former member of the gang, I can't let that happen again. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna go negotiate with Vision.
What is this arm thing? I saw it earlier too when she was holding him, like before they got on the train. I wonder what that is. It's like extendable, or maybe it's just a decoration on her arm.
My identity as a member of the Red Fang Gang, things will work out.
Miss Client, Nekomata, hey, come back!
Nekomata, Envy, Billy, open the door!
We can't, boss! It's too tough! Perlman's people must have reinforced the doors and windows in the cold.
Damn it!
Listen, there are people talking outside. I've made myself clear, haven't I? Now, I'm gonna take your boss with me on foot through the hollow to New Eridu to negotiate with your command center. At the same time, all your men, all of you, will stop blocking the residents and leave with me. So, if you don't want anything bad to happen to your boss, you'd better find him an anti-corruption device. And the fastest route through the hollow. Nicole! Everyone's counting on you!
We did it! We're out!
Son of a... Getting through the door took too long. Nekomata and Perlman have already gone into the hollow.
Fairy, can you see what's happening in the hollow?
Barry, can you see what's happening in the hollow?
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's a part of the outfit. I thought it was like extendable armor or something. Okay. Yeah, it's just the graphics are a little bit wonky in this game for like their outfits, like some of the designs on them.
Client location found. Based on her current route, she will be arriving at the hollow exit in 30 minutes.
I am digging the story so far, though.
So there's no way to stop her?
No way. We can't leave saving the residents to Nekomata alone.
Man, this is tough. I think the Astro Express crew is definitely more fleshed out and more interesting than this crew. However, this crew is super interesting, and I hardly know almost anything about them. They are really fun, though. Billy, Ambi, and Nicole are super fun. And the proxies are just fine, too.
If Vision is willing to resort to something so underhanded, they won't be easy to deal with. But our plan with the train failed, so how are we gonna get the residents out? They don't have any aptitude for ether. Aww, if only there was a way to give corruption resistance to everyone at once.
I'm sorry, Nicole. I like where your head's at, but it's just not possible.
Hey, Belle. I just thought of something. It might just be ludicrous enough to work.
What do you mean?
Nicole, Canvas Street and New Eridu aren't that far apart as the crow flies. It's getting through the dead-end hollow that takes so long.
What do you mean it's a new crew each time? Are you talking per season? It's a new crew, so Nicole and everybody's going to be replaced by next season? Not as characters you can play as, I mean as stories. They'll probably swap up, kind of like Genshin does, huh?
If we can shrink the hollow and gain access to the exposed roads, we can get the residents out in one go.
Yeah! Then there's a chance! We're good at taking out ethereals.
No, like in the story, we will be around different sets of people based on factions. No, I agree with that, but on Nicole and... I can see that. But on Nicole and Billy and Ambi, part of, like, the main people. Because I feel like they are. Because when I played ZZ2, I was Ambi. So... I mean, is this like we have one main crew, and then we go to the Lafu and we meet a new group of people? We go to Paliconi and we meet a new group of people, but the old people don't change as far as like, well, and Himiko, March, and Don Han don't change. That's why I'm kind of wondering. Because I know in Genshin everyone changes, but the Traveler and, what's her face? Paimon.
But to reduce the size of the hollow, we'd have to eliminate approximately 3,000 of them.
Okay, so they do get replaced in the story for quite a while, but they make little segments back. That's unfortunate. I'm kind of liking this crew.
Ether activity of certain giant individuals can reach or even exceed the equivalent of thousands of your standard ethereals.
Well, we'll see what actually happens. I don't know for sure, but I like this crew. I like the dynamic. I think they should have stuck with all these people.
That massive guy? He's way too big, however you look at it. If something goes wrong, I won't get to see Monica tomorrow night.
We certainly aren't a match for it alone, but don't forget, Vision left quite a few weapons lying around.
We should thank Vision for bringing us some of their evil explosives.
Huh. So that's it. We use the explosives to take out the dead-end butcher. Huh. It's like you said. A pretty crazy idea. But we don't have time to think about it. Let's get to work.
Let me look this up, because now I'm curious, because I think Genshin made a mistake in the way they made the game. Now, Genshin is the most popular game out of these 3 games, for sure, or 4 games if you want to include Honkai the Third. But Honkai the Third is the only game that has a sequel so far, unless you count ZZ2. Honkai the Third, and I'm not sure if ZZ2 is actually just a code name for the next patch of ZZ, or if it's a whole new game, period. But, what was I gonna say? So, one of the fans made it sound like a whole new game when we were testing it, but I'm not sure. Because Season 2 of ZZ is still going on, so I don't know. What was I gonna say, though? I was gonna say that Nicole... I was going to say that Genshin has a fatal flaw with it, at least for me, that made me less excited about playing it. That's why I put it on the back burner for like these games so far, is because the sets of people always change like a revolving door, other than the Traveler and Paimon. And I kind of like a constant group of characters that's been through a lot together. I don't know. It might be my stem of like... used to have a lot of friends and now I kind of don't, kind of thing. I miss those days, so maybe it's just a me thing. But let's see, ZZ or Zenless, give me a second. Zenless Zone Zero, Nicole, Billy, and Ambi, part of the main story. Oh, I just found out something. Ambi is not related to Nicole, but they are part of the same family. Ambi was adopted into Nicole's family, so they are sisters. Not by blood, but by adoption. I did not know that. That's cool. Give me a second. Okay, so according to what I've read here, and I don't know a lot, like, I don't know this well enough, but it seems like Nicole, Billy, and Ambi are continuous characters in here, and they will show up at many occasions. So they are, like, officially your closest friends as your proxy, even going forward. So they are not, those stories are not done with you.
To load the nearby explosives onto the train.
And they will probably become main characters.
And keep him busy while you bring in the explosives.
Okay. Cool. So we will see them again and again. They're going to be more continuous than like the General and the Lafu or something. But there will be certain parts of the story that they will be left out of, it looks like, as well. So, because they need to introduce other new characters as well. So, now I need to do something here. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Victoria's housekeeping thing area. Like I said, haven't got there, so I have no idea about that. I'm guessing that's where Corin's from, because they left a little nugget that we might see her again sometime. Nope. It doesn't even tell us, like, what we're doing. Collect one, so, okay. To activate bamboo view. What does it want me to press? I don't even know what that button is that it keeps on like poking out. I'm just trying random buttons at this point. I don't know what that is. It's triangle of some sort. Maybe when it comes up I can click it. I don't know what that button is. Enter, shift, control, backspace, space, Z, X, C, B, V, B, N, M, L, K, J, H, C, F, D, A, S, caps lock, don't. Okay, I did it. It's E, maybe? Yeah, that's E. I don't know what that is. Like, that button did not look like an E to me at all. This reminds me of clocky puzzles now. Anything with a beam like this reminds me of clocky puzzles.
Based on my experience, just follow the signposts.
Okay, I don't know how to get that. Alright. Oh, that's probably a checkpoint. Never mind. Oh my goodness. This is like Mario World Odyssey or something. I never played that game, but I can imagine. Because one of my favorite games growing up was Mario 64. I kind of want to maybe get Mario Odyssey just to play. Everyone talks about it all the time. Oh. I haven't played a Mario game since Sunshine, guys. That's not true. I have played Luigi's Mansion games. I do like those, but I think I think Luigi's Mansion 1 is such a treasure, and you can't find it anymore. But 3 I played maybe last year, and I didn't like it as much. I haven't beaten it yet. I'll probably play it on stream though. Like I'll restart it and play it on stream. I don't remember that much about it, except it's a hotel in a mall area. Oh, I guess I need to do the view thing, huh? Did I fall out of where I was supposed to, or place a small bomb? Oh, it's literally a bomb. Ether explosives.
Ether explosive storage location has been marked. Ether explosive storage location has been marked.
Okay, this is E. I actually knew that there was one over here even before they told us. Don't I? Okay. I was all like, they really wanted me to stand in that one spot to place that. Alright. I was like trying to place it in a different area than what they wanted.
User exclusive storage location has been marked.
Bottom right of your screen, Hinkley, look at the icons. So right now on my screen, I can't even look at the bottom right unless I look at OBS, because I have a whole bunch of stuff over there, and I have to move it. I'll move it before next stream, but I don't have a comfortable place to put all that stuff right now.
I don't know, but she got hold of Commander Perlman, and the troops defending the blast area had to listen to her demands and pull out.
So maybe I make the OBS screen bigger a little bit, just so I can, if there's a place, I'll just do it right now. Oops. No. Okay. If anything's in the right corner, I can see on my second screen now.
Person in charge here, so Miss Sarah has stepped in to negotiate.
You're the person in charge? My request is simple. I'll return him to you as soon as Vision stops the demolition and gets the residents out.
Easy for you to say. If we do as you request and it turns into a scandal, how are we supposed to explain things to the public?
That's not our problem. Don't mass murder people and then you don't have to explain things.
And who are you exactly? You aren't worried about negotiating with us on your own?
Oops. I won't lie. I'm actually from the Red Fang Gang.
Oops, I sped up, but you guys can read it right here. Alright.
The Red Fang Gang?
That's right. I said I would negotiate. So I brought the proper
I should just make it auto so I don't mess with it.
And a subordinate of the late Miguel Silver, who took residents of the old capital as hostages and violently obstructed construction. The bandit leader, Neko Miyamana, captured by the Vision Corporation. How's that? Sound good to you?
You mean to sacrifice yourself? How noble.
Noble? I'm just a stray animal who's lost her home. I don't belong anywhere anymore, so it would seem fitting. How about it? As long as you contact the media now and tell the public.
Did they kill him? What? Did they unalive him?
Don't worry, he's not dead.
Oh.
The syringe contains an experimental anesthetic. Let me give you some advice. Verify the value of your bargaining chip before you bring it to the table. Unfortunately, Mr. Perlman is not as useful to us as you might think.
Interesting.
The dead-end butcher's lair should be this way, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing more claw marks everywhere now.
I'm not looking forward to facing that guy head on, but we've come this
I guess we're
far.
not done with him.
There's no turning back now.
Oh, we are fighting. I had an alarm on my phone that Meat Beast was streaming Star Rail because I play Star Rail on Twitch, so it thinks I want to watch every Star Rail stream. What made me go crazy was I thought it said Mr. Beast is streaming Star Rail, and I don't watch Mr. Beast, but also I was all like, a YouTuber that big streaming Star Rail, what's going on? I am so confused, and that's what made me like stop playing. Like I was like, what's going on? But it turned out not to be the thing.
Don't do anything reckless.
Alright. Okay, that's some of the bad stuff.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
Neat and tidy.
What?
Standing by.
I'm here.
Leave it to Billy. Just stand still.
This won't hurt. Electric charge.
Okay, bye. We'll switch so that she can get more life. She's a close-up. In fact, Billy should probably be the one because those are close-up characters. They need more life than most people.
Boss, a fisher.
All right, let's go. Our enemy's right behind us.
So empty out here. Are we sure that big guy's really around?
Not sure about the big guy. Plenty of little guys, though.
It must be hiding somewhere.
Oh, here's the butcher.
Huh? The beasties are running away.
I'm not gonna lie, these things look so much like
The theme song.
What?
The bad guys
Ether Knights or whatever it's called.
Don't worry, Ambi. I've mastered all the rules for a surefire win from the Starlight Knights. Gotta break the rules when fighting bad guys. Take them out in less than 10 seconds.
Fourth wall break right there.
They won't even have time to play their theme song.
Behind you.
My predictions were out-predicted.
You big dummy! The only thing they'd be playing for you are the credits.
Don't tell me this guy's a fan of the Starlight Knights too.
Oh, I forgot that's the manga he likes, huh? Yeah. He wanted to go to that themed restaurant. Okay, here's a boss. I guess we're gonna fight him instead of use the bombs like we collected.
You know, I kind of regret this.
Why can't I move?
Billy, concentrate. Just hold on.
It wouldn't let me move.
And we win.
Alright, I can move now. I think my mouse was on my second screen, but... Oh, wow, this guy has a reach. We're not gonna take any chances.
Don't worry, everyone will get their share.
Oh, he's dying really fast. We got this.
Neutralize.
We got this.
I want a bonus for this.
Cool. Kill. Just kill. I should have knew that was way too easy for boss. And we used our super moves.
Hold on just a little longer. They're getting fatigued.
Okay, so hopefully I'm good enough to do this without super moves. Alright. We're still at beginning game, I feel, so depending on how long the first season story is.
Preparing takedown.
Maximum firepower.
Okay, we're kicking this guy's butt. No worries. They don't have a chance.
I've got your six.
Just leave it to me.
Careful. Starlight Knights, assemble! I've got plenty.
Peace.
Hey, how you feeling? We got a surprise for ya.
The train is about to enter the station. Please stand behind the yellow line and board the train.
Okay, that was really cool.
Theory, you're up.
Roger. Measuring airborne electrical charge.
Billy?
Leave it to me!
Critical voltage in 4, 3,
Hurry.
2, 1, 0.
Huh? Nothing's happening? Think of something, Foxy!
New countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1 now.
Okay, that was funny. That was funny. That expectations. It worked out though.
So Perlman is just a puppet? You're the one behind the demolition plan. Then let me ask you. Winning the bid at such a low cost and killing all those people. Is the construction project really that important to Vision?
That's not something you need concern yourself with. I think that's enough chit-chat. It's time to get down to business.
What's that in your hand?
This little thing? The detonation switch for the ether explosives, of course.
No, wait, no!
I deeply regret the loss of any non-existent residents in the blast zone. Everything we do is for our vision. Goodbye.
Oh wow.
Miss Sarah, reports show a successful blast.
Good.
I'm guessing we got them out
Wait,
though.
look! That tunnel leading out of the hollow. Someone's coming out!
The Vision Corporation is a disgrace! Down with the Vision Corporation!
No. Oh my goodness, that's cool.
Silence us this time!
Oh, so you were able to get out of the blast zone. I'm impressed.
She sounds bored.
Do you really think you can expose us? Don't forget, everyone here belongs to us. On my order, open fire.
What? How could she?
She's serious!
What's that sound?
So please.
This just in! A shocking scandal is developing around the Vision Corporation!
The media. So the media is here before the police is. Oh my goodness.
To the dead-end hollow. Public security forces are currently cordoning off the scene and have subdued a number of unidentified individuals posing as law enforcement.
Calling Director Sarah! Calling Director Sarah! We're surrounded by public security! Not just public security, Bellabog Industries is here too!
Oh, so Bellbog are good guys. I see. Interesting.
Of the area.
I knew Vision wouldn't give up easily, so I contacted Bellabog as we got out of the hollow. As expected of a competitor, they got here real fast.
Director Sarah, what should we do? Director Sarah? Where are you?
Reporting. All suspects have surrendered. No casualties among the residents.
The public security says we're safe.
I heard they'll get our details soon, and we'll be taken to the station to give statements.
It's you! What are you doing?
I was going to ask what you're doing, sneaking around alone. Didn't you hear the announcement, requesting everyone to the station to make a statement?
Everything has been dealt with, so I'm not needed anymore.
No way. You are an important witness who can prove Vision is guilty. And then, there's the Cunning Hares.
I'm the one who tried to get you killed, right?
You've still got to pay your share.
Huh? My share? What share?
Your share for dinner, of course. Didn't we say
Aw.
once we were done with the commission, we'll go out for dinner? You
Aw.
said you didn't want to
That's
go to
so
the Starlight
sweet.
Night restaurant, so Billy won't pay for us. And Nicole says she wants a decent meal, so we'll have to split the bill.
Wait a second! You guys said you'd treat me for being a generous client! Why do I have to pay all of a said it. And did anyone ask me my opinion? I never said I'd go.
Then consider this a formal invitation. Would you like to come to dinner with us?
The Proxy siblings are coming too, and it's all you
Oh,
need.
this is sweet. I like this.
Unlimited mackerel? Then I'll have to think about it.
Aw, that's so sweet. Alright. I like that. Alright, so that's the first major thing. I'm probably up for more, but I do need to take a little break after we get to the stopping off point. Oh, you know what? That would have been a good stopping off point, but we'll wait till we get control of our character again or get to a screen. And then probably a 20-minute break. Probably will be less than 20 minutes. I just need to walk around a little bit. Can't stay in the seat too long. It's not the most comfortable seat in the world.
Anyway, thanks to Nekomata's connections within the Red Fang gang, they won't be coming after us anymore.
Yay.
And I've made progress on what you asked me to investigate. According to the gang, they took part in stealing the strongbox, but nobody knows where it actually came from.
So
Apparently, Silver received a commission from a mysterious client. They were told to go to the Institute and get the strongbox. But Silver didn't give the gang all the details, like how or to whom they were going to hand over the box, so nobody knows.
Slow down. Did I hear you right? No one knows where it came from? Mystery client? Nobody knows the details?
If you keep phoning it in like this, Nicole, we'll have to reconsider your investigation fee.
Don't do that. I admit, I've been busy with the lawsuit against Vision and pushed back your commission a little. But that strongbox is really hard to look into. And I want to help those poor old residents who escaped death get compensation as soon as possible. We saved them together after all.
Thanks for the guilt trip, Nicole. We'll let you off the hook this time. That reminds me. What happened to Nekomata? I haven't seen her since that day.
Ah, that little kitten. About that...
So she still left.
Meow, meow, meow. Cat attack! I printed our group photo out. What do you think? It's good, right? Super clear.
she was like within earshot.
Wise and
That's funny.
Belle.
Aw, that's super sweet. I still don't understand why our name is Belle when it had been named the character Amelia, but that's okay. Maybe Amelia is like her screen name or something, but... Alright.
What's wrong? You two look like someone just stole your favorite mackerel.
Nicole, playing on our heartstrings is a bit much. Don't even think about using the commission fee to cover what you owe. Just pay the 10% today.
Get the money, Nicole. Have mercy on me. I just wanted to surprise you. Ahem. Let me formally introduce to you the newest member.
Oh, she did join. That's cute.
But you can call me Nekomata.
I'm glad.
For the cunning hairs.
I'm glad they recruited her. Billy seems to be outnumbered though. The cunning hairs are literally all women. Alright, except for Billy, which is a robot. But robot man, bot. Alright, so this looks like a good stopping off place for right now. I'm not turning off the stream, just 20-minute break. And then we will be back. I am getting a call too, so it's actually like perfect timing. Alright, I will see you guys when we return. Bye. I am back. Okay. It's not the time to do this, like go outside. Okay. Okay, so this is some kind of sticker book like we have in Pelcony. I really think... well, it's not a bad sticker. I really like that it's of us and not random, and I really like this picture, actually. I think it's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I might use that as a... I might use that for something for YouTube, maybe. What's the final callback? I don't understand what event that could be. Is this the final time she's gonna be here? Maybe? I don't know. I know they're pushing this Bababoo thing, but I definitely don't care about it. I have awards. Okay. I have nothing here to claim, nothing here to claim. Okay, nothing here to claim. They just wanted me to click on it. Oh, am I going to bed? Is that what the game's forcing me to do? Okay. Okay, I do like that they have like news article things. I think it's funny. The nice thing now is I think my video is finished rendering. Yeah, it looks like it's done rendering, so if that's the case, I should be able to upload this. Wonder if it will let me upload a video while I'm streaming. I don't know why it wouldn't, but it's a good test. Hawkeye. It's probably going to take a long time for it to upload. It's an hour long. Oh, I have to choose a playlist for this video. I guess this would be titled Under Reaction. Nope, no AI was used. Anime, video games, Honkai Star Rail, Star Rail. Let me put in some hashtags. Anime fan anime games, and then anime weeb. We'll put in reaction to. I need to come up with a picture for it real quick, and then I am all back to this. I'm just gonna reuse a picture instead of trying to find a different one. Maybe I'm gonna reuse a picture, maybe not. I'll just maybe reuse this one. It just looks terrible though. Let me find a better picture. We'll do that. If I could spell right. The video is gonna take 2 hours to upload on YouTube. Okay, it's probably because I'm streaming too. But all right. What is this? And then we find some stuff here. Meow Meow's challenge. Okay. So I can't write. Okay, so what do we do here? I guess we just press go. There's even a car noise. That's a nice touch. I'm looking at my streaming settings real quick on YouTube, seeing if there's any like cool things I can do with it. Okay. Alright. Looks good to me. Alright, back to the game, guys. F1. Claimed. Nope. I don't want to redo weekly. Okay. They really want us to do stuff with this score. Okay, I did this yesterday in order to... I don't think we need to do it again. We did this yesterday to level up everybody, so I think we would just ahead of the... Ooh, our socks don't match. I don't like this. Like, I didn't realize our socks didn't match. Maybe it's just today, because I feel like I would have noticed sooner. Okay, make the suggestion. Oh, it's right here. So it wants us to upgrade suggestion would be the priority. I don't care. Said this was a priority. Okay. Do we even have enough money? I didn't think about like actually doing this. Okay, we do have enough. Let's do Billy. Oh, I should have looked at this. It's not going to be the same for everybody. Silly me. Oh, what was that? I was looking for upgrade suggestions. Did I like misremember what the upgrade suggestion was? Oh, it's you have to click these in order to get the upgrade. Okay. I was like, I know okay, she's okay. She so I only messed up on Billy, which is fine. Okay, his super should be upgraded. Okay, that's fine.
It's time to shine.
I'm sure that's an important part of the game that I'm going to regret not paying attention to later. Alright. Alright, let's see. That still counts as an ad, blah blah blah, Lois, intro not. Are you just giving me free things now? Looks that way. Oh, he's still the main story. Okay, so I can switch characters just like any game.
Standing by.
Crazy. So you don't even have to be the character you chose. You can be the sibling if you wanted to. I like the siblings too. I like all these characters so far. But just so I can keep it like story based. Although her stalking thing bothers me right there. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. I might be switching her if that stalk. Now that I've noticed, it's too noticeable. I wonder if he's like a quest or something. I don't want to read all this. There's more reading in this game than Star Rail, that's for sure. Oh, it's a dog thing again. News reporter dog. I wonder if I get something from him, maybe. What are you? Oh, I should have been scratching this. I forgot all about this thing. Oh, we won something. Look at that. Can I scratch more? Nope. Cool. We actually won something. I wonder if that's an achievement winning. Nah. Doesn't seem to be. A lot of these events we can't do yet. Alright. We're so early into the game. That's interesting. We'll suffer corruption if we're at 100. I wonder how we stop being at 100. These are prizes, but we can do those later. Okay, this is like different things what we can do. I wonder if I can just do the story now, because that's what I really want to do. Okay, now we're learning a new function. Interesting, kind of. I'm just checking on YouTube real quick. Nope. That's my Opus clips. 1 hour 20 minutes. Wow, this is probably the longest time I've ever waited on a video to upload, but it's also probably one of my longest videos, so alright, that's okay. Ooh. So there's nothing in the story I can do. So unfortunately, nothing there. Yeah, I don't care about doing trials right now. I just want to continue the story. So I guess I look for the star. Girl in the gray hoodie. Interesting. Okay. She's just some random customer. Let's see. Okay, is there... I wonder how I can, like, find out where I'm supposed to continue the main story on. Is this like a lordly trash can like Star Rail has? What is this game with trash? Like, Hollyverse thinks trash is like the greatest thing ever. In every game I played of them, in every game I... Hey, it's oh, it's just a mailman. I thought it was like a Brinks or a Brinks guy transporting money, and I was like, where's his partner? Maybe I switched days and that's how. Maybe I do that. That might be the play, is to switch days. Maybe there is no mission on today. Compendium, nope. Free stuff. I'll take those. Okay, so this is an intermission day, it looks like. Shall we check if there's any new commissions posted? View the schedule to see what we slip some coffee, slip some noodles, game a while, meet up with friends, work out a bit, and even take a nap right here on the couch. Time in new ideas slips by without even realizing it. Okay, so this is no, like, switching today would probably fix this, but we'll probably be wasting time. Or not wasting time, but I guess it wouldn't be smart to do. Actually, I really want to just do the story. We can come back to those. I'm sure, like, the days will keep going by. It's not like randomly gonna lose stuff. At least I don't think so. If I do, then scratch me. I don't have enough time to do, like, to mess around all the time. I don't have any friends. Can I add friends? Is there, I actually have to find friends instead of like Honkai, like. Who is she? Okay, Billy. That must be Abby. Okay, well, it's better than a bag over the head. We'll choose a birthday that's coming up so we get free stuff. That's what I did in Star Rail, and it turned out to be like a very good thing. Oh, my stream is suffering, it would appear. Well, this is a good place to stop the stream. It's because YouTube is extracting stuff. We'll do 8:28 right here. Alright, we'll continue after the YouTube thing. My bitrate is totally shot on my stream because of it. Alright, well, thank you all for coming. We will see you next time.